So get this. I'm at a school event with my daughter earlier this week. And this guy comes up to me. He's like, Lou, can I give you some tips on your vlog? I'm like, okay. Who's this guy? What does he want with my vlog? Lou, your camera, it shakes too much. You gotta get a gimbal. I don't see a problem with my camera, frankly. Then he's like, Lou, you need to go buy a Sony a7R4. It's $3,000 with no lenses. So all in, 5 or 6 grand, and you'll be set up. Sheesh, a little forward, don't you think? And then he's like, Lou, your first vlog was your best vlog. It's been downhill ever since. Like, oh man, this guy really hates me. I ask him why. He's like, oh, you look like such an amateur. It was fun to laugh at you. It's like, oh boy. So, this might be my last vlog. I'm really disheartened. It's been a really bad week for me in terms of self-esteem. So we'll see how today goes. Okay, welcome back. Good morning, everyone. We're here in Mahlon, Dickerson Reservation today. It is Black Friday, so I decided to opt outside. I worked this morning, so I'm in it's very close to where I live. So in one of those county parks that, you know, no majestic scenes, but just like that perfect combination of trails and some beauty that just when you want to get out and do something quick, something local, this is the place to go. I think it's about 3,000 acres, I read somewhere. Good mountain biking, very good mountain biking, but I use it mainly for trails. There's also some abandoned iron ore and maybe zinc mines. Not really accessible to the public, but this area is full of that. Back in the late 1800s and early 1900s. So what I'm hoping for today is really something on a small scale. As you can see, there's no fall foliage left. It's very flat and bland right now. But maybe we'll find some green moss somewhere. A couple of trees with a few leaves left on it. We'll see what the day brings. It's cold. It's maybe 30 degrees. So I'm a bit chilled already. If all goes well, I'll do 10 miles today. That would encompass both the north and the south side of Mahlon. But we'll see. It is pretty chilly. I'm not sure I have the best gear for that. I do have gloves. And you'll notice the orange hat. It is bow season. Just making sure that I'm visible to any hunters who might be in the area. So our first destination of note, this is Headley Overlook. Behind me, if you can see it, is Lake Opatcong. Not a particularly majestic view, but arguably one of the best in Morris County. Yeah, there's another viewpoint, maybe a quarter of the mile from here as well, that's a little bit better. But this is the popular destination in Mahlon, Dickerson. And it's also home to the highest point in Morris County. Very exciting. I think it's, I don't think it reaches 1,400 feet. If we go that way, I'll be sure to check, but maybe 13 or 1,400 feet. Again, this is really a park just to scratch that itch when you haven't been out of the house in a while. A real problem with Mahlon, though, there's so many bugs in the summer that it really limits my enjoyment. I've come out with 6, maybe 10 ticks on me in the summer. They've definitely tested for West Nile, tested positive for West Nile. Frankly, even more alarming is that equine encephalitis, transferred by mosquitoes too, has tested positive here. And that's a scary one. The mortality rate, if you get it, is really high. But of course, hardly anyone ever gets it, so you hike anyway. And of course they did treat the areas that they tested positive for. You just never know when it's around, so I generally leave my hiking to the fall and winter in Mahlon. I'm sure that's being overly cautious, as I know many people who hike here and bike here in the warmer months and never had an issue. Just a personal preference. So I am not seeing anything to photograph at all, which is not entirely unexpected. Maybe there's something down here. I wonder if I could do anything down here. I really like these frozen leaves on this ice. Well, maybe really like, hey, this is a beaver dam. Look at that. This is definitely a beaver dam. You can see it all along here. So here's what drew me to the scene here. If I could find a way to get these leaves on top and under the ice, it's a tall order, with those tall grasses in the background, and then those dead trees, you know, maybe with some editing, that could look pretty good. The problem is this tree here. I don't love the way that is sitting. Let me try to get a different vantage point. Maybe just something really small. Well, I'm gonna take out the camera and see what I can do. Small hopes, but we'll see.
Follow me to the shipwrecked shores of a dark and strange country. I was born, stranger thinking out loud in a foreign tongue. I was out of place, I was looking all around just to try to find a friendly face. But there all
So by now, hopefully you realize that intro was really just a joke. A great friend of mine in town happened to be at this event with my daughter the other day. We did spend some time talking about the vlog. He was very supportive, one of my few dedicated watchers, and really encouraged me to continue on with it. But we did also, for sure, talk about some ideas that would make the vlog even better. So I thought I'd have a little fun at his expense. Photos were really difficult to come by for the next few miles of this trail. So here are just a few of the more interesting sections of trail without any commentary. Enjoy the music.
Is a whisper that I'm trying to understand. What I say, what I think, where to sleep, when I breathe, what I do with my hands. Did you ever think? Did you ever think? A lot of people every day who are surely drown.
So, at another little beaver dam. You can see, hopefully you can see it in the GoPro. This is where he built his little dam. And then over there, which I don't think you can see very well, right there, right above my finger, is his beaver home. Pretty cool. I guess there are a lot of beaver in Mahlon, Dickerson. Gotta get that right. I feel like there's something here to be sniffed out for a picture. It just might be the wrong time of year. I do think this area can look really nice. I like these overhanging branches here. But in the fall, with no, I mean in the winter with no foliage, it's rather dead. Let's see if there's anything different up here. I'll take a snapshot, but gotta take a picture of something, right? This is the fourth time I've tried to say goodbye. The first time, somebody on a bike came by, so I put the camera down. The second time, somebody on foot came by, so I put the camera down. The third time, in the middle of my sentence, I slipped and almost fell. So let's try this again. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. I would call it a very good, but not great afternoon in Mahlon, Dickerson. The photos weren't there, but I think I'm happy to have worked off some of my Thanksgiving dinner and dessert with a nice 6.5, 7 mile hike. On the screen right now, I'm putting up some of the older photos I've taken from this park, just to make sure everyone knows it can be lovely when it is in its prime. But that prime is just not on a overcast / partly sunny, well, I guess it's all sunny now, winter day. Thank you very much for watching, and get out and explore.